G'day guys, and welcome back to Blitz Quest, Week 5, Round 3. We're going to go play some golf, but first I'm going to warm up because I've just got everything set up. Yeah, let's hit a couple of shots. Let's get warmed up before we go. Start with some wedge shots. All right. Try and hopefully get the feel today. Oh, that was 94. Jeez. Okay. I have got today, exciting, I've got my internet hardwired through my PC. I also have my Pro TVX hardwired through my PC. Massive shout out to Scott, one of my subscribers and now friends. He's come over to the house and he's hooked me up by adding 2 extra Ethernet ports to my PC. So hopefully today, everything is perfectly solid. Fingers crossed. We'll see. This is kind of the first test, I guess, for the new Ethernet ports. But fingers crossed, everything is smooth. Okay, that feels all right. Let's hit a few longer clubs and then we'll get going. I kind of need to get these rounds in, to be honest. It's always the way. I always seem to run out of time. Right, let's hit a few hybrids and then we'll get going. Oh. Oh, geez, that's not good. Massive toe strikes. Come on, get the feel. Get the feel. That is not the feel. Hooky. We are very hooky today. Get forward through the shot. Okay. That's going to have to do for a warm-up, to be honest. It's not the best warm-up. Doesn't feel good on the range, so we're going to go out there and shoot really well. That's always the case, isn't it? When it feels good on the range, you always play bad. So hopefully we do the opposite. Okay, I think everything's ticking along. Let me know, guys, if this is coming through good for you. Haven't seen any chats come in yet, but I believe everything is ticking along. Look at it. I've got so much to play in that I just haven't had the chance. We need to get these rounds in. Off the black tees. Greens are hard. Oh, geez. This is going to be diabolical. Breezy wind, stimp 12. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Let's actually, I might put some new balls in play. I've been using these for a long time and they're potentially a little bit worn out. Where are my golf balls? Down here. Okay. Yep. New Pix balls in play. The Night Shepherd. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we go out and play well. Let me turn this volume down. Geez. Yeah, anything can happen today. We can go and play really well, or we can go and absolutely chop it. Hopefully it's the first one. Hopefully it's the first one. Cut. It's going to be in that bunker, I think. Oh, the massive hop. We got a massive hop over that bunker. Right. Hopefully that luck continues through the round. Links fairways, hard greens. So we need to play. This is just what I'm not good at with GS Pro at the moment, is figuring out like hard greens and links greens and things. Gonna say it's about 108 yards to the carry point, so it's not going to be much more than a 3/4 plus sand wedge, I think. Oh, it's got to sit. It's got to sit hard. Spin. Spin. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We will take it. Okay, we've got left to right putt now. And this looks like it's going to be about 1% if I had to guess. Just under, but then we've got downhill. See, I'm just going to play it. What putter should we use today? Let's use the Mez. So we've got stimp 12, 17, so 15, 16 feet as a feel. We'll go just over 1%. Let's go a tiny bit less. Lovely putt to start the day. That's what we need today. We need to make some putts. Right. Second hole. Oh, scores on the doors. 10 under by Ginger. He is playing some seriously good golf, man. Like, proper good golf. That is impressive. But not unreachable. We can definitely reach that. So we've just got to play half decent and we should hopefully have a chance. Just got to get this swing feels. Got to move forward through the shot. Oh, Joe. It'll work. Stay in the fairway. Kick left. That's going to work nicely. The night show. Yeah. Where's the first tee and what's the course record? Right. It's going to take dead aim with a hybrid, I think. With the links fairways, this'll bounce up. I smashed that. That's got to sit. What's that course record? What a hybrid. That thing carried 250. That hybrid is nuts. Oh, just come on. Just go in. Just go in. Let's go. Let's go. So we've got 5 feet right to left. It's just going to be on that right edge of the cup, I think. 5.5, so 4.5 feet. Only just. What's the course record? 3 under, lovely. What a start. What a start. Okay, 171. We just want to land this, I guess, on the front edge being firm green. So it's just going to be a punch 8, I think. What does my punch 8 go? 154. So that should be perfect. Oh, 162. I smashed it. Sit. Be good. Spin. It's another beautiful shot. We've come to play. Watch out. 13 feet downhill slightly. This has got to be, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much on 1%, I think. Yeah, that's just over 1%, but it's downhill, so that should be good. 12 feet as a feel. Stimp 12. Oh, yep. Okay. I just gave it a bit too much there. I should have been stimp 12. I should have played it a bit less. But it is what it is. All right. Come on. Let's get this feel. Yeah, that'll be lovely. Low spin bomb. Hit that down slope. Perfect. That's a bomb. That is a bomb. 326. It's a decent hit, that one. All right. Just going to go like middle of the green. 140-ish. It is into the wind, so we can probably afford to carry it a bit further. 142. If we add 7% for the win, that's 151. So I'm just going to play a 9-9. I'm going to aim a bit to the right, and I'm just going to play a bit of a draw. The wind's just died, so it'll be like a 3/4 draw 9-9, just to hopefully get it feeding back to the hole. Sit. Just hit it a bit too well. Had the shot shape though. The intent was there. The shot shape was there, but was just a little bit too hard. Got a tough putt now. Downhill, lots of break on this one. This will be like a 3 or 4%er, I reckon. Yeah, it's going to be like 3%. It is downhill as well. So we might go a little bit more than 3%. That looks pretty good. So to be 21 feet as a feel for me. Just not enough speed. Man, that was a good putt. That was a seriously good read and a seriously good putt. We kind of deserved that one. I feel like we deserved that, but it is what it is. Okay. Come on. Better swing. Lovely. Really good numbers there. Yeah. That is what we need in our life. Let me give you guys a bit of game audio because we're right next to the coast now. Let me know if that's too loud. Bandsagger. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. That hurt. I tripled. Like I missed so many putts the front nine and I was chasing you down and I was going, this is it. And then my swing didn't feel great, to be honest. It doesn't feel great now, but I was chasing you down and then I had that triple and I'm not going to lie, that hurt me. That really, really hurt me. Yeah. Oh, it was fun though. It was fun. It was fun. Great rounds, mate. Really good rounds. Okay, hard greens. Let's land this about 55 as a feel because we're into the wind. $53. Not bad. 2 yards short. Yeah, thanks, mate. I feel that way about a lot of guys, to be honest. You always like scoreboard watching, aren't you? I'm always watching for yourself, Mitch, JT Walsh. You know, there's a few other names that I see and I'm like, I'm not going to get too excited because I know you guys still have rounds to go. But man, I scoreboard watch. I'm sure you do as well. Okay, little downhill putt. This has got a fair bit of brake on it, so it's over 1% of brake. And it's downhill as well, so... It's like... This is tough. It's like 1.5%, I'm going to say. But then also downhill, so... Right. I think that might be pretty good. Maybe a touch too much, but I'm going to go there. 12. So play this 11 feet as a feel. Try and dive this one in the hole. No, I hit it too hard. I hit it way too hard for that line. I overthought that. I am still using aim point, yes. For better or for worse, at the moment, it's for the worse. I'm not reading them correctly, but I am still using aim point. When I'm tight for time, I won't. I'll just play. But I do like to at least have some sort of, you know, some sort of proper read on the putt. Because I feel like if I do aim point, I'm generally in the right ballpark. Let's take off 3% for this, so it's 186. This is tough. This is right in between a 7 and a punt. I'm going to have to punch 6 because 7-iron's not going to fly 187, even with the wind. Little punch 6. Get right. Kick right and feet up there. Come on. That's a pretty good shot, to be honest. Get it all the way back there. Right. This one, dead downhill makes it tough. There's a fair bit of brake at the start of it, so it's going to be like again, like a 1.5, just over %. Because it is downhill, the first little bit of the putt will influence it quite a lot. So that's just over 1.5. Lovely. Beautiful putt. Okay. On to the 7th. Wind hard off the right, so I'm just going to aim pretty much at this right edge of that bunker. Play a little baby draw. Come on. Oh, I've cut it. Go. Yeah, nice. Use that downslope. Lovely drive. Lovely drive. Rod's saying he just ordered the Nova. That's exciting, mate. I think the Nova, I'm going to be doing a video on it. I've been talking to the guys. I've found a few things in my testing that I just need to... I'm working with the guys to try and sort out. So I think the Nova's in a position where... Look, to me, I think there's some tweaks that need to be made, unless it's my setup. I'm working with the guys at the moment. And the good thing is they're really receptive to my feedback, so I'm really happy about that. Because all I want to do is see all of these launch monitors succeed. Like I want to see the Element succeed, I want to see the Nova succeed, because they're built by the community. It's really cool. Yep, Pro TVX is in play today. It's my go-to. All right, we're going to hit a forward. Oh, I just blocked it. Not a good strike, to be honest. Oh, oh no. I thought that was going to kick on the green. I was going, have we just hit the luckiest of shots? The answer is no. But, look, it's not horrendous, is it? We've got a shot. Fair bit of slope on this green, though, so to get this close would be a really nice shot. You're going to have to almost fly it, like, all the way there. Got to definitely get it on that back ridge. 26. That is a golf shot. That is a golf shot. Come on! Man, that felt good. Okay. Where do we want to go here? Such a tough hole. This is a wide part of the fairway just there, but we bring that bunker into play. That's going to leave me 168 in, which isn't bad. If we go forward, pretty much on this line, I think that'll be pretty good. The wind will push it. I think that's a safe play. Driver just brings in too much trouble. And it gets so skinny. You're trying to hit this fairway with this, you know, angle that's running. It's just a weird angle. So I think forward's the play here. Oh, I shanked it. Work out. Go. Big kick. Okay, we're lucky to get into the rough there because that was a shank. We've got 174 to the pin. I am struggling badly with hay fever at the moment. So, yeah, bear with me. Okay, 170. We can land this on the front edge. Anywhere on the front edge is good. So like 157 is probably a good yardage. If we add 6%, that's 166. So it's just going to be an 8-iron. Yeah, Rod, I think they will as well. And I really hope, like I said, I've given them some... The thing is, with me, and I said this to the guys, I'm not going to be a yes man. I'm not going to get a launch monitor and then put out videos out there that it's amazing, because if I see anything, you're going to get a real and honest opinion of mine. And that's going to be the way, always, with my videos. But yeah, you know, launch monitors are going to perform differently whichever environment you're in. So, you know, maybe it's my environment that's causing the issues, but I'm working with the guys, so yeah, I know that it'll get where it needs to be. They're really good guys, the Nova guys. Come on. Sit. I just nuked that 8-iron. Okay. What have we got here? One of the hardest putts on the course, I'm going to say, because this is going to be wild. This is going to be wild. We've got 2%, but then we've got, I mean, we're massively downhill. So this is going to be like a 4% putt, at least. 27. So call it what? 19 feet as a feel. 18 feet. Just going to have to go off like just visuals here because there's just too much going on, to be honest. I think that'll be good. No, I've hit it way too hard. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. What is aim point? Good question, Rod. If you, I've got a couple of videos out. One of them is not a member video. The other one is a member video. And I highly recommend, if you're interested in learning how to read greens, watch my member video that I put out on aim point, and it'll explain everything that you need to know. Right, we need a good drive here. It's basically a method for reading greens, Rod. And it's used on the world tours. It's used, yeah, by a lot of players. Stay right. It's going to be in the deep rough, I think. Okay. We've got our first real big challenge now. Coming out of the deep rough. Lucky we have lots of green to play with, which is good, because we're not going to get a lot of spin out of here. It's going to come out right. And we're downwind, so 137. So if we try and land this about, I don't know, 121, around there, around that front edge, and just let it feed all the way back there. If we add 26%, I'm not even going to play the wind, so I'm just going to play at 152. So it's just going to be like a decent 9-iron, like a 3/4 plus 9-iron. Sit. Yeah, it's a golf shot. Called the yardage as well. All right, downhill putt now. So even if you hit a really good shot, you've still got a tough putt at this course. It's wild. The good news is everything seems to be solid with my internet and the Pro Tee. If you didn't watch the start of this video, I've added two, well, I didn't, Scott, one of my mates, he came over to my house and added 2 extra Ethernet ports to my PC. So I now have 3 Ethernet ports, which is amazing because then I can plug in all different launch monitors via Ethernet and still have a wired connection for my internet. Right, 14 feet. This has to be over 1% because it's dead downhill. So 13 feet. Come on. Actually, what was the read? Yeah, it's got to be more than that. Has to be more than that. That looks better. Okay. Oh, why did I move my aim? Why did I move my aim? Greg McDonald is in the house. The actual designer of this golf course. Well, one of the designers. I think it was a team effort. Rod saying, one more quick question. When do you anticipate releasing another Nova video? Again, Rod, I'm talking to the guys and I don't want to do them a disservice. I want to make sure that this thing is reading accurately and correctly in my environment. And also, so yeah, I'll see. I've talked to the guys and I've said, I can put out a video if they're, you know, if they come back to me and say, hey, we back exactly what we're saying the Balls Flight's doing. I'm more than happy to put out videos, but I've seen how much this channel can have influence on products. And like I said, I want to see these guys succeed. So I don't want to be putting out a video, you know, that casts negative light on the unit if it's just because of my environment. So I'm talking to the guys and kind of working with them. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's built by the community, right? So it's like if I had like a Unicore product that was not behaving like it should, or there was issues, I'll put out a video on it. They're a massive company, you know, hundreds of people work for them. Whereas with these guys, with Nova, it's two guys. Well, there's three, but it's a small made in-house, you know, and they're really nice guys. So I want to see them succeed. And yeah, I might put out a video just explaining that, what I'm doing and where I'm at with the Nova, just so then people understand what's going on. That'll do nicely. That will do nicely. Software is GS Pro, yes. Right, 136 into the wind. Definitely going to push it a bit to the right. So hard greens, I mean, far out. It just plays so tough. 130, I'm going to say, is our land point. The wind is going to hurt a little bit. So if I play this about 133-ish yards, the wind's kind of died now. But that's kind of my goal. So it's going to be just like a punch, little punch pitching wedge. And I've cut it. And the wind's just grabbed it. Go on, feed. Yeah, I just cut that and then the wind just grabbed it. I got a bit steep on it. Not a good swing. These are the shots I hate with hard physics in GS Pro, because they can just act ridiculous sometimes and give you like a stupid bounce forward. So it's going to be tough. We've got to get it there because there's a massive upslope. So this is a really tough little shot. Okay, I'm going to... How do we play this? Do we bounce it into the hill? Let's do that. We'll do a link shot. See what I mean? It's just silly. It's just silly. Like, that hit... It picked up speed. Like, and I know it's the same for everybody, but in my head, I'm going, if I land it there, it'll die a little bit, but it hits the upslope and goes from like 14.4 miles an hour ball speed to like 18 miles an hour ball speed. To me, it's just, I don't know. I don't know about those physics. But look, I've only got myself to blame. Right, this is, we're going to putt this. 18, so what, 21 roughly feet as a feel. Okay. So 24. Come on. What a save. What a save. No worries, Rod. I'm sure I'll see you around in the Nova chats, in the Discord. Greg saying, if only we had a new software coming out. Well, funny you say that, Greg, because ProT have announced that they are coming out with a new software. So we will have a new software soon. Okay. Keen to see what ProT are doing. I also have heard rumors of a few others, but I'm not going to divulge those. I think software is going to be interesting next year. Get left. Get left. Get left. No! Oh, I hit that so good. Great question. So I should do a video on my driver. So I've got the Ping G440 LST. It's set at 10 degrees. I've got a 45-inch shaft in there, and it is a Ventus 2024 Velocore 5X. And I've got the Jumbo Max mid-size grip on there. Swing weight is I want to say D6. D5 to D6. No, it is D6. It's just the standard tip, like the standard trimming, and yeah, complete. Okay. I've just made the shot quite hard now. So we're going to be landing. We're going to be landing this into this upslope. So 143. We kind of just want to get this on the green. Plus 26% is 180. There's no 180, really? Jeez. All right, let's just hit a 7-iron. I can give you some downsides of GS Pro, and I'll get into that in a minute. Let me just hit this to 5 feet. Go on, big bounce, big bounce, big, go. Oh, it's going to roll all the way back down. I knew it. I should have just done a full 7. I just did like a partial 7 swing. And I should have done a full 7 swing just to get it up there, but that's on me. Okay, 27. 27. Let's land this then with the hard greens. We need to land at about 23, I'm going to say, because it's going to hit that upslope. Nah, landed at 27. Oh, that's annoying. We got another really tough shot now because it's going to get that silly bounce. That's one of the downsides, in my opinion, with GS Pro is that the physics on these shots where you like hard greens, yeah, hard greens are hard greens. They're going to bounce more, but they shouldn't be picking up speed with hard greens. I think it's a bit ridiculous. So in my opinion, that's one of the flaws with GS Pro. Let me hit this 10 yards. So how far do I hit this? Let's just barely get it moving then. That's a good shot. Some other flaws with GS Pro is spin. So with GS Pro, if you hit a shot into a green with 10,000 RPM, and if the ball lands on the green and then the second bounce just before it grabs and spins back, if the ball goes off the green and just into the fringe like an inch, it will not spin back onto the green. So in terms of physics, that is a massive thing for me because I'll hit some shots where I'll go, that is going to hit the green, hit the fringe, and then spin back onto the green like it would in real life. And the ball hits the fringe and just zero spin at all. It just stops there. So that for me is a massive one because if you talk about physics, like that is a very realistic thing to do, to land on the green, go off the green and spin back on, where GS Pro just hasn't managed to get that backspin to where it comes back onto the green. So I don't know whether they need to do like a new, something with their physics where they add like fringe or something instead of fairway, or I don't know what they've got to do, but all I know is that is one of the really frustrating things for me with GS Pro. It is an amazing software though, don't get me wrong. I love GS Pro, I really do. What it's done for us as a community and the price it is, it's insane. Get left. Don't go in that bunker. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What a little bounce. Come on. Yeah, I agree, Dave. That for me is really frustrating. The other thing is that the physics on hard and links, the ball picks up speed, and I just don't see that in real life. Like, even if you've got hard greens, like, yeah, they're hard, it'll bounce, but it won't pick up speed. It's like, we're not hitting onto like a, you know, a billiard table or cement. That's where you'll see that. I mean, yeah, to me, they've just gone a bit too far with the physics on hard and links. They've just got to dial it back a little bit, to be honest. Right, 196. We're going to be coming in. This is just going to kick forward. So 178. 178. It's going to come out right, but we don't want to aim too far left. Downwind. So we'll add, or we'll take off, sorry, about 3% for the wind, if that. So 172-ish. So this is just going to be just a 7-iron, just like a, probably a 3/4 plus, like try and get it landing around that 178-ish mark. Come on. Oh, I've just drawn it a bit too much and the wind's grabbed it. Oh no, we're going to have a chip. We're going to have a chip. Top Gun. The swing is definitely, it's definitely getting there. I've been working on a few things, funnily enough. I've been working, I downloaded an app that I've been using and doing a bunch of drills, and it's really helping me. Yeah, spin's a big thing, even greens in real life. I don't spin the ball massive, but enough to have with the wedges hit and spin slightly. On GS Pro, it seems to need. Yeah, yeah, so Night Shepherd, yeah. I think, to be honest, if they just went the normal GS Pro physics for, say, what's it? It goes normal then hard. If they made them softer, so like the soft make a tiny bit softer, the normal just call it hard, and then for hard, yeah, they've just got to just dial it back a bit. But hey, now I've got a shot. Like, this is links, because this is going to land in the fairway. I'm going to have to chip this like a foot on my mat, I think, in real life, and this ball is probably not going to stop. So we'll see how we go. I'll try and chip it like, yeah, I'll chip it a foot in my sim room. And then it doesn't get to the green. So it's just so, it's so frustrating. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't got used to links and hard. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm complaining about something just because I'm not used to it. Okay. I just find it doesn't really act like real life. Right, this is going to be, in saying that though, it's the best out of any software. So we're complaining about little things here that realistically, in a big picture, I think they're doing pretty good, considering they've got the best physics out of any software. Right. This is going to be like a decent break. Sorry, I do see projector questions. Honestly, Ben Q have got some amazing projectors. Anything Ben Q. Optoma's not bad, but in my opinion, Ben Q are the leaders. This is all about speed, this one. I really want this because it's a short par 5. I'd be giving a shot to the field. Just didn't hit it. That's frustrating. I really feel like I've given a shot back there. Well, 2 shots back. Coming in with a 7-iron. Come on, man. This hole is crazy. We'll go 177. We got Ginger at 10. We need to go low. We've kind of dried up. The scorecards just, look at that. Bogey on a par 4, and then we've had a par on a really short par 5. 177, so we'll take off 10 because it's downhill. We'll add 6% for the win. That's 177. So again, it's just going to be just a pretty stock 7-iron for me. Pretty stock 7. Sit. Actually, the wind, that might help. That might be good. Lovely shot. Really nice shot. Rod's saying, is there cheating on SGT leagues? There actually, to be honest, there has been. I know there has been. Is there still? I don't know. The SGT guys have got some algorithms baked in to tell if people are cheating. Does cheating still happen? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why like things like the Open API connector are banned in these money match series, because that you can actually cheat. You've got to be a bit tech savvy, more tech savvy than me. I've got no idea, but you can. You can add like algorithms to give you more ball speed and reduce curvature and things like that. Right. This is less than 1%. And it's uphill. So we've got 14, 16 feet. I honestly think that is pretty good. 17 feet is a feel for me because it's stimp 12. We need this to go. Come on. We needed that. Big putt. That would have been a dagger if that had missed. Okay. 270 to there. So I'm tempted to just hit. Look, even if I hit, let's go. No, it'll leave us too far in. Kind of need to hit like a forward. Just get it down there. Holtzy, good to see you, mate. I've been good. How have you been? Have you still got the GC quad, Holtzy? All right, little forward. Oh, that was pounded. That was annihilated. Yeah. How did I just do that? 109 club speed and 160 ball speed with the old ping forward. Yeah, nice. The quad is where it's at. Thanks, Rod. Take it easy, mate. Yeah, the quad is it's still in there as like my dream. I don't know if it'll ever happen. They cost like 30 grand here in Australia for a GC quad. Mental. Right, 131 to the land point. Wind coming off. So I'm going to just play a little draw, hold it up against that wind. It should come out left. Just a baby draw. Oh, I've overdone it. Overdone it. Oh, no. You've come at the wrong time, Holtzy. Yeah, the pings are amazing. With the pings, like if you look at my SGT, my simulator rounds, from when I got the ping, I've had about 4 or 5 wins. It's been amazing. What a difference. Right, this is going to be a good up and down. I'm going to have to pop this up. 21. Oh! Only just. Only just. The overhead for me is what does it. Like, I love the overhead. Absolutely love the overhead. And I don't think, I don't know, like I have side-based launch monitors. I don't know if I could realistically go back to one. It would hurt. Like, it would hurt me to go back to one just because overhead is just, it's so nice. It's out of the way. It makes everything clean. It's just really nice. And you get that overhead video. All right, we're scrambling here. Don't want to miss this after that massive forward. 26 feet is a feel. Oh, blocked it completely. That was me. I saw my putt go right off the face. That was horrendous. Oh man, what a horrendous putt. That is not what we needed. Okay. That was so bad. What am I doing? Tough driving hole. I feel like every hole on this course is angled to where it's really hard to find the fairways. Come on, we need a good drive here. We need a good drive. And we got one. Lovely. Yep. Beautiful drive. Yeah, the clean floor is amazing. And like Dave's saying, kids, you know, lefties, righties, anyone can just use it. It's just amazing. But if you want to do some real detailed, like, you know, club fitting, you're still reaching for the quad, but only just. The Pro T it's getting there. Like, it really is. Okay, let's add, what are we going to add for this? Like 4% for the wind. So 120-ish. 120-ish to the land point. We can do that. Sit. The wind died on me as well. Sit. Okay. We've got a putt that has quite a bit of break in that middle bit. Just kind of, there's like a little hill there, and it's downhill, which is going to make this quite tough. Yeah, this is actually quite hard. It's over 1% because it's so far downhill that it's really going to just dive left when it hits that hill. So that's like 1.5. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll go there. Got 11 feet as a feel. No, okay. I read way too far into that. Just not making the putts today. Ah, it's annoying. I feel like we could have had a pretty good round today. It's not horrendous, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm playing good, but I feel like we've left a few out here today and we're trying to chase Ginger Ninja. Where are we going to land this? About there, I think. 204. It should kick onto the green. 208. Oh, this is tough. It's just tough. Because if we take off even 3%, that's 200. So it's like it's a smashed 6. Or just a little 5. If we play for the bounce, let's do a 5. Let's do a little 3/4 5, and we'll play for the bounce. Be perfect. Oh, that's just gone miles. It's a good shot. I executed. I definitely executed. It's just a hard hole, to be honest. Anywhere on the green really is good there. Got a downhill putt now. And I'm going to say this is going to be about 2%, I reckon, a break. But then, because we're downhill, we'll go a bit further. So that's about 3%, I reckon. Just over 3%. We're going to be playing this more to like die into that hole. So I think we'll take a little bit off, but I think that's going to be a pretty good line, to be honest. 31 feet as a feel. Perfect roll. Perfect roll on the face. Just played a little bit too much break, but I'm quite happy with that putt. Quite happy. A par on that hole is always good. All right, we need to finish strong now because we need to get some birdies. We need to be at least 5 under with this round, because going into round 2, I don't want to be too far back from Ginger. He's just been playing some amazing golf. And also, I think I'm down on him from the first 2 rounds as well, so. No. It'll work. Kick left hard. Oh, it will too. Go! Oh, yes. That will play nicely. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Let's put it that way. I towed that like crazy. Right. We got a little chance now. 50 yards, hard greens. So pro want to land at about 40, I'm going to say. And then just let it bounce up there. Nightshape is saying, hopefully once I finally buy a house next year, I can upgrade from the R10 to a square and bring the setup indoors. Yeah, it's a game changer, Night Shepherd. Like once you've got an indoor setup with a photometric based system, man, you will be loving it. You'll absolutely be loving it. Okay, little 40-yard wedge shot. Massive opportunity here. Sit. I just flew that. 2.5 yards too far. But I tell you what, it's not a bad leave, is it? Gonna play this like dead straight. Has to be like dead straight. 12 feet, so 13 feet is a feel. Come on. Lovely. That's what we needed. Okay, one more birdie, please, and we'll be happy. This is such a tough drive again because with the hard fairways, it's 260. It's going to leave... Oh, man, what do we hit? Let's hit another forward, I think. Driver is going to be too long. Yep, should be in the fairway. Lovely. 182. Wind is helping bring this in a little bit as well, which is nice. So we've got plenty of green to work with. So if we try and land at about 170, that is going to be, I'm going to say, perfect. So we've just got to punch 7. Maybe a little baby draw just to help the wind turn it over. But it's going to be a pretty neutral shot. No, I faded it. Oh, man. It's good for distance. Ah, it's annoying. I just faded it. Okay. Tempted to putt this, but it's a long way, isn't it? What would this be in a... I can't even... What, 54 feet? 50 feet. Let's putt it. Let's hit putter. This is a tough up and down now. It's got to be moving right to left. So it's 54 feet. So effectively 52 feet I'm going to play it. Should be good. Come on. Get this in the gimme circle, and then we've got to go low round 2. Don't you dare. That's ridiculous. In the rough. It's, yeah, we've got an impossible shot now. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a... Yep. All right, we're flopping. That's a hell of a shot. Well, not the way I wanted to finish, if I'm honest. Putt off the green and then, yeah. Stats for the round, pretty good, to be honest. Like, good ball striking, good driving. I just feel like I just did not get what I needed to out of that round. I just feel like I played well, but I just didn't get anything from it, which is really frustrating. Oh, well, it is what it is. Let's go on to round 2. Now, I need to check because I don't think I can keep playing on this stream. So I'm going to start a new stream and then I'll play round 2. So head over to the Facebook page and you'll see the new link if you want to keep watching. Thanks for watching, guys.